Welcome at Boot Düsseldorf 2023. We are here at the Sea Ray stand in Hall 3, where I'd like to take you on a small tour to show you a small preview of what you can see in Hall 3. Starting here with the Sea Ray SPX 190. This being the inboard version, which has been available for a couple of years and is still a really nice boat. And here with the black hull and a stone, which is a slightly gray upholstery. And next to it, the inboard version, here shown with the Mercury 115 horsepower and the Dune interior. And something that I particularly like is this infinity flooring. You may be able to see that one of these has still the dashboard with the gauges, which I still think is a great looking dashboard, with the other option being this digital dashboard. We'll have other boats which have the digital dashboard on, so please follow me on this, again, small tour on the Sea Ray stand here in Boot Düsseldorf. Here we have the Sea Ray Sunsport 230 outboard, again with the Dune upholstery and with the mocha colored sea deck. And the dashboard here is a combination of gauges and a small display, I think a 7-inch. Next to it we have another Sunsport, which are both cuddy cabins. This being the inboard version, also with the Dune upholstery. And you can see that they put the filler piece in right here. Let me just push this small piece here, makes it look a bit nicer. But with this setup you have a great place to be lounging out in the sun and get a nice tan, of course. And here on the bow is a second place where you can actually enjoy the sunshine. This is a great place to be at when it's really, really warm and you want to feel a bit of the sea wind and enjoy being outside. Let me just open up this small cabin door. As I said, they are both cuddy cabins. So the Sea Ray Sunsport 230. Let me head over to the next one, which is this Sea Ray Sunsport 250. I think it has really elegant lines. Still love this boat. Also with the Dune upholstery, with this honeycomb structure in the backrests. And an option that I really like are both this full wood teak table with the Sea Ray logo in and the teak flooring, both in the cockpit and here on the bathing platform, which by the way also has the submersible swim platform, which also is a great feature, as this piece here folds out and below, and being folded down, it is still slightly underwater, which helps you get in and out of the water easily, but also putting wakeboards and water skis on. And here you see a what we call digital dash with double navigation screens. They are unfortunately not on because we need the keys for that, and they leave them out during the show. And also this one, of course, has the option to have a full sunbed in the bow. So again, this is the Sea Ray Sunsport 250. Let me take the rest of the tour with the Sea Ray Sundancers 320 being right here. Beautiful boats, different upholstery, different propulsion. This having a triple V8 250 horsepower setup, and this, let me have a quick look. I'm not sure whether it says yes. This one has the twin cruiser 6.2 liters 350 horsepower gasoline engines. Both beautiful boats This one having a slightly beige interior. This is actually quite nice. They have the screens on this boat. Let me just press this. Obviously there's no chart inside, but you do get a glimpse of what is possible. A quick glimpse of the interior, but the really nice feature of this Ray Sundancer 320 is this fantastic bow, which is slightly lowered, which is a bit unconventional. But from the moment this model was first introduced a couple of years ago, it has been a great success. And again, there's another one here, also with the dune upholstery. Let me take you further on the tour. As you may have heard, the show has just opened. It's just after 10. So we'll be busy on the stand in just, I think, a couple of minutes. Here we have the Ray Sundancer 265, a really nice family cruiser. Right here. Black hull, ivory upholstery, which is also an option on the other models. Nice dashboard with the twin Simrad screens. And the cabin, where it looks a bit messy, sorry about that, but somebody has taken out the table. But still, it is a small cabin, and there's a small second cabin right here. So it sleeps four. So for a long weekend or even a holiday, you would be able to take out this boat and enjoy, for example, the beautiful waterways of the Netherlands. I'm just pointing my camera at this place because now the table here has been lowered and the filler piece has been used. So we have a huge sunbed in the aft, especially if you fold this one. Obviously I don't have two hands available, otherwise I would lower the backrest. Let me just go to the side, because just for your understanding, this backrest here can lower or tilt in that way, so you have a full sun lounge in that area. Next to that Ray Sundancer 265, we have here the Ray SPX 250, model which has been introduced I think 2 years ago. Also dune upholstery, deck flooring, and a nice layout with a walkthrough, as you can see. What I always like is a walkthrough heading to the bow also, where here a filler piece has been used. So there's a full sunbed in the bow, which is a feature of the whole SDX family, because they have this kind of squared bow, which gives lots of volume and lots of place to, for example, have a sunbed. Of course, this filler piece here can be taken out, so you could walk all the way there if you'd want to access the cleats, for example. But this again is the Ray SPX 250, and it has a really small, well, not even, I wouldn't even call it a cabin, but a head plus. There's a small head underneath these cushions right there. You can see that there's some stuff stored, but it's a nice place if you have small kids, for example, and they want to be out of the sun, take their swimming vests off for a change. If they get tired, it's a great place for them to relax a bit with maybe an iPad or something. And of course there's possibility to have a toilet. This backrest also flips both ways, so now it's in the I would call it anchoring position. When you're anchoring, I put it in this way, but it can swivel the other way. So while driving, you have a great place to sit. And not only that, this one also folds. Sorry, I cannot do it with one hand holding the camera, but again, this one folds the other way, and the same applies to this cushion here. So you do have lots of seating here in the cockpit of this Ray SPX 250. And next to it we have the bigger sister, which is the Ray SPX 270, a really lengthy bathing platform. And here also the option of the submersible swim platform has been installed. And this one has the stone upholstery, so a light gray color. And here you can see that also the cushion swivels both ways. The same applies to that cushion. At the helm you can have this full teak table. This one also has infinity flooring, digital dashboard with a big single screen, bow thruster here, the new Mercury controls, the huge bow again, lots of volume in these SDXs, and there's also a filler piece for this area, so you could do some lounging here in the bow. And next to it is something that I am particularly happy about, and that is that we have this Ray SPX 290 right here on the show. This is not a new model, but it in a way is, because this is new for Europe. It's the first boat built as an SPX 290 in Europe, which for us, being a European dealer, is especially interesting because it means that we don't have an expensive transport taking a boat from the US to, for example, the Netherlands. So this is particularly interesting, competitively priced, and it's big. It's a huge day boat where you could even have three families on board, I would say. So I really love this boat. It's in Europe, this is not a boat you can trailer anymore. Only if you use special systems like a fifth wheel trailer. But with a normal trailer this is no longer trailerable because it's too heavy. But it's a really big boat, which in total I think is close to 9 meters. Let me have a quick look. 8.89 meters and 2.74 meters wide. So it's huge, a really big boat. I do not have the CE plate on this boat yet, as it is a prototype, so I don't know for how many people it has been set up, but I would say 12, probably even more. A really big boat. I really like having this refrigerator there, and there's even an optional grill right here. And I also like the really big head right here. As you can see, there's plenty of room. So this is the Ray SPX 290. Again, a first for Europe. A nice detail with this Ray logo here in the sea deck. But this is really worthwhile coming to have a look at. And here we have the Ray SPX 250 again, because I just showed you the inboard version. This has the optional Mercury V8 300, a great engine, very smooth, very quiet. When it's running and idle, you can barely hear that it's running. You really have to check the gauges. And I'm also pointing out this seat base here, because this actually slides forward and aft. It now is in the most aft position, but when you would be anchoring, this piece here would move forward so that you have an even bigger platform / area right here, which I think is a great feature on the outboard version, and only that for me would be a reason to choose for an outboard instead of an inboard. I know that there's lots of people who really don't like having an outboard, but I do think there's lots of advantages having one, and this on this Ray SPX 250 outboard is one reason to do so. You may see here this rail, So this is where it slides to. So again, you have a bigger area on the aft. But it's the same setup, so let me not stay too long on this Ray SPX 250, because there's more boats to see. Here we have another boat with stone upholstery and a nice teak deck. This being the Ray SLX 250, one of my personal favorites. A beautiful boat with really nice timeless lines, beautiful interior with nice details, a fantastic steering wheel, stainless steel wind frame. This also has a bow thruster, new Mercury controls, but you may see that there's Ray's paid lots of attention to details, such as this nice diamond stitching, and also these places where upholstery has been used throughout the whole boat. Grab rails in stainless steel, anchor winch below deck, big cleats, Ray logo stitched in the upholstery. Fantastic armrests here in the bow, and of course there's a head right inside here. But let me not make too long a video and take you to the next ones here on the Ray stand again. With one of my colleagues, Roland this case, here being on the Ray SPX 230, the biggest in the Ray SPX family, and this one having a toilet right there also on the port side in the bow. Here we have the SPX, the Ray SPX 210 outboard, dune upholstery, round sea deck, a fantastic boat, lots of room. I really like the bow area with a filler piece not only there but also right here in the back. So you can sit there with at least 3 adults or probably 4 children. And this being basically the same boat but as an inboard version. So you may understand that this will be in our showroom in Alsmeer again within 10 days or so. Still a fantastic boat. But there's the next one coming, and that is this really new model, the new Ray SPX 210 2024 model. This has been introduced to the dealers last Friday on the dealer forum where we obviously also attended, being one of the dealers in the Netherlands. I really love this boat. I really like, you may not be able to see it clearly on the camera, but I really like what they did here with this sculpted hull. This is really a nice feature which makes it really stand out. And of course there's a stainless steel insert, a new way of putting the logo on the hull, new patterns in the sea deck. But it's a completely new boat with a different layout, walk-through on the starboard side, a sunbed here on the aft, new stitching, teak table. There's a 7-inch Simrad digital dashboard. I think that even is supposed to come as a standard. Again, really nice stitching right here on the sides and in the cushions. This seat actually turns, this one here, so you could sit with your feet right up here, which is I think, really nice setup. Backrest there, nice L-shaped settee, and with a cushion there, which also swivels to the other side. So this is in the sun lounge position. That folds the other way as well. so that you can sit here while driving. A nice bow area with the filler piece again, which can of course also be taken out, and there's a filler piece available also for this part, so you have an additional backrest, and you could be here with 2, maybe even 3 people in this beautiful bow area. I will be making another video just on this Ray SPX 210, but the best you can do, of course, is come and visit us at the Ray stand in Hall 3. So with that, I'd like to end this video as a small preview of what you can see here on the Ray stand in Boot Düsseldorf. Again, Hall 3. Today is Tuesday, but it's still on until Sunday, January 29th. Being Campers Wild Sport, we may still have a few tickets available, so please send us a message, and we'd love to welcome you here on board these beautiful Rays in Hall 3, Boot Düsseldorf. Thank you for now, and I hope to see you soon. Happy boating!